Yo, how's it going, gamers? It's your boy Chris here, aka ChrisThatGamer. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about all my predictions for the next event, which is going to be UMG Dallas. This event is going to be live on MLG.TV July the 10th through the 13th. Make sure that you guys are there. It's going to be an amazing event. Everybody wants to know if Optic Gaming can continue their streak and make this a 5P, or if a team can shock the world and take this event from Optic Gaming. Like I said before, we're going to be talking about all my predictions. But before we get into this, if this is your first rodeo and you don't know how pool play works, 5 teams per pool, A through D. 2 teams from each pool comes out and goes into the winner bracket, and then the bottom 2 goes into the losers bracket. Just like I said, 5 teams per pool, but the reason why I only talked about 4 teams was because the bottom team from every single pool has not been decided yet, since it is going to be open bracket teams. Open bracket is for those teams that didn't qualify for pool play, so the top 4 from open bracket will go into a randomizer and get thrown into each one of these pools. So there will be only 4 teams from the open bracket that can come in to the pool play. So let's go ahead and talk about my predictions. In the first pool, Pool A, we have Optic Gaming, Team Envious, XGN, D&D. I'm sorry, but I don't really know the players on D&D, but if I had to go on a limb here, we already know Optic Gaming is going to come out of Pool A. Team Envious, I don't necessarily want to say that Envy is going to come out of this pool. It's going to be really close from Envy and XGN, because I really would like to see the boys over there at XGN come out of this pool. If you guys don't know who's on XGN, it's Killa, Spacely, Study, and Goonjar. Goonjar was recently on Rise, but ended up getting dropped for TCM. TCM was teaming with Killa, but thought in his best interest to team on Rise. I definitely do think this XGN team is good. When Killa's dropping kills, Study's dropping kills, and when Spacely's not screaming like a little maniac like he is, I feel as if this team could be dirty. Can they take out Optic Gaming? I don't know, but if a team can shock the world, it would have to be Team Envious. If you don't know who's on that team, is JCap, Aqua, Octane, Looney. This team can do what no other team has been able to do yet, but it is going to be on Octane, Aqua, and Looney, just because of the fact that if these 3 players don't go off, it's going to be hard for them to take out Optic Gaming. So like I said before, I'm going to say it's going to be Optic coming out of Pool A and XGN. Then let's go to Pool B with FaZe, Rise, E6, Rod Squad. Sorry again, don't really know who's on Rod Squad, but if you don't know who's on E6, it's Parasite, General, Rugs, and Proofy. This is a really good squad, and I think that they could really shock the world at this event as well. But I'm going to go ahead and say FaZe is going to make it out of this pool, and this is just such a hard pool to say because Rise is a really good team, and so is E6, but I would have to say that E6 is going to come clutch, and they're going to come out of this pool as well, just with FaZe. Let's go ahead and go to Pool C. We have the Now eSports, hashtag Wolfpack. We have TK, VVV, and ISO. This right here is probably the pool of death. This has a lot of great teams in Pool C. ISO, an amazing team. Everybody continues to sleep on Dito and his squad. They've shown up every single time. They're doing really well in the league right now. I'm pretty sure they're top 8 right now in the league, and they've been doing really good. I feel as if this team can do something, but this is just a really hard pool. You have TK, Denial, VVV, and ISO. Who do I think is going to come out? I'm just going to go ahead and say Denial and a Team Caliber are going to come out of Pool C. If a team could shock the world, I feel as if it might go crazy, and we might see a 3-way tie between ISO, VVV, and TK, and then we might have to see another game be played just to break that tiebreaker. If you guys did want to see who I thought would come out of that pool, like I said before, it would have to be Denial and TK. Then we move on to Pool D. We have Team Elevate, Optic Nation, TCM, and Espelon. Another really hard pool. TCM, they were doing really bad in the league, and then out of nowhere, they started to just destroy teams. They were destroying teams in the 5K and the 2K, whatever they went over. Whatever Aches and TP made this team go over, made this team an amazing team. And right now they're doing really well via hardpoint, search and destroy, and everything. It was insane what these guys were doing. It was crazy. When TCM was playing against Optic Gaming in the league, they were destroying Optic Gaming in hardpoint. I mean, they were up by like 50 points at the start of the game, straight destroying. Everybody was doing good off rotation. Aches and TP were getting kills, and that out of nowhere, They choked and Optic Gaming took the lead towards the end and won by a couple of points. It's crazy how Optic Gaming continues to do that, but if TCM plays like that, like how they did against their match in Optic Gaming, I really do think Optic Gaming is going to have to keep their eyes on TCM. But who do I think is going to come out of this pool for Pool D? Man, it's so hard since there's so many good players on every single team, but I'm going to go on the limb here. I'm going to say Optic Nation. The reason why I'm not going to say Team Elevate is because of the fact Apathy's on that team. Apathy is a really good player, but if Apathy doesn't go off and if he doesn't play well, he hinders his team. Like I've said so many times, this Elevate squad right now is full of nothing but subs. They did have a player on that team switch to an AR, but that's not his actual role. He's playing something out of his comfort zone, so I don't know exactly if it's going to work. They're doing really well in the league right now, so you never know. It might work or it might just be online. I feel as if Optic Nation is going to come out. We're also going to see TCM. I would like to see S1 come out as well, but I just don't think that's possible. I think we're going to see TCM and Optic Nation come out of Pool D. Who do I think is going to win the event overall? I would have to say Optic Gaming. I mean, they look so strong in this game. They look so advanced than any other team right now, and it looks as if they cannot be stopped. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys my top 4 placings of this event. I'm going to have to go ahead and say it's going to be Optic Gaming, it's going to be FaZe, Team Caliber, and then E6, and then Optic Nation. That was really hard because that can go either way. I cannot wait for this event. Put your predictions down below in the comment section below, or just let me know who you think is going to take the whole entire tournament. As always, it's been boy Chris here, aka ChrisThatGamer. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.